Then I went again.
Well, he said
spiritual dimension.
How precious and how
I'm important in the world. If you have a family.
Everyone else was astonished.
In the summer of 1974, Rabbi David Whiteman was a yeshiva student who participated in Chabad's summer visitation program.
And we went to Sweden for 10 days, 2 weeks. A few small towns, mainly in the capital, in Stockholm. We visited people, mezuzahs, tefillin, droshes in the Bate Midrashim. We had some meetings with students and so on. We got to know that there is a small town, very small town, maybe 2 hours from Stockholm, and there were a few Jewish families there. So we decided, we took a car or a taxi, I don't remember, and we went to visit them. One Jew was more religious, the rest of the people were not. And we found out one of the Askonim from this small community of a few families, they had a small center. He was a Frenchie, and he lived there. We came in and we speak with him, and he told us he learned in Kfar Chabad. Learning Kfar Chabad, it looked a bit funny to us, and he started to say a piece of a mimer from the Bar Mitzvah. And then he started to speak about Shlomo Chaim, the Mashpia. What happened? Really, his family made Aliyah in Tovshin Ches, 1948, and he was a few years in Kfar Chabad, as a kid, most probably in the Talmud Torah, whatever. And then they went back to Europe, I don't know, he went to Sweden, he was married to a Jew in a small town in Sweden, small, mamish, you cannot believe it. We couldn't believe it. We sat with him, we drank with him, it was good. When we spoke with him, of course, it was very interesting because he told us he's alone in that town. He's the only one, most probably, that knows how to read. And he told us that some things remains. Tefillin he puts on. His tefillin we saw wasn't so kosher. We gave him another tefillin. He knew exactly how to put on tefillin like we do. And he tells us that all the Jews of the region there, when it comes Rosh Hashanah Yom Kippur, they get together in a place, which is an hour or two from there, and they make a minyan, a bigger minyan. And as he's the only one that knows how to read, so he's the chazan, he's the balkari, he does the thing. He told us that he goes by car, unfortunately, but I'm the only one, I have to save all these Jews. So Yamim Noiroim, we make a minyan, I go there. Okay. We carved the Jew, we did what we could, and so on. We came back. The shlichus was very mutzlach. We wrote a reduch to the Rebbe. We know that the Rebbe must have been happy from the duch, because a few weeks later, Rabbi Binyamin Gorodetsky went into Yichis to the Rebbe. He was the Bakir of the Rebbe in Europe, and the Rebbe told him, I got the duch from Sweden, the bochim were very matzliach, let the other bochim also from Brunois to travel all over Europe. So really in Tovshin Lamed Hey, when came the summer, the shluchim and the bochim divide themselves in many towns, in many countries. So we heard from the Rebbe that he was happy from the duch. We were very happy about that. Interesting, a year later, another kvutza went to Sweden and visited this French guy. And he shows them that he got a few days before Rosh Hashanah a telegram from the Rebbe. I don't know if he wrote to the Rebbe after or how it was. The Rebbe sends a telegram to this Jew with a letter after in Hebrew, explaining him that it's very important to keep and to be a chazan and make minyanim and do whatever you want, but never desecrate Yom Tov. You should not desecrate Yom Tov for that, and you should go there before Yom Tov. A whole telegram. It's unbelievable. This is the personal attention the Rebbe gives to a small Jew in a small town that's not even on the map, maybe.